Well, hello there again. As ever, you wait ages for a fucking video, then you get two in the space of 2 days. What the hell? What are you going to do? I actually wasn't going to do a ranty rambly video today, but a subject was suggested to me by the simply stupendous Sabrina, who is awesome. So awesome, in fact, she can smell colours. Go figure. Anywho, she said she wanted me to rant about Xbox One. Now, I have to say, first and foremost, I don't really have a dog in this fight, particularly because Xboxes, I've never had an Xbox, I've never been interested in an Xbox. But there are a few things about the announcement this week from Microsoft that do make you go, what the fuck were they thinking? Really? They obviously designed this console and probably had many meetings of the Microsoft Brain Trust to thrash things out. But primarily, in my mind, a gaming console, that's a console for playing games on, its primary use would be for playing fucking games. But no, they've announced that the new Xbox One, which seems a bit silly because with the first Xbox not being the Xbox One, because we had an Xbox, then an Xbox 360 and now an Xbox One. What? Can't they count at Microsoft? What the fuck? I wonder how many hours and how many tens of thousands of dollars they spent in meetings sitting around coming up with a name and eventually went, you know what? Xbox One. I'm assuming it's Xbox One because one console fits all your needs. It can stream TV, and oh boy did they hammer home the point of fucking TV at their press conference this week. It was all TV, and the only game that they had that they mentioned was Call of Duty. Or Duty, as it should be correctly pronounced. Duty, not duty. Duty is something that comes out your fucking arse. Duty. Which is pretty much what this console looks like it's going to be. Pretty much when they've described it all for their new first salvo in the next gen console wars of the Xbox One, which is the first one to be launched and blah 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 blah. It's basically, for all intents and purposes, a PS3. Which at the time when PS3 came out, a lot of people slagged Sony off because of how expensive it was, because of how much time they took and the delays, because they wanted to put the Blu-ray machine in it, the Blu-ray player, so it was an all-in-one entertainment system. You can watch your videos, you can stream shit, you can watch Blu-rays, DVDs, you can play games. It looks like this is just Microsoft playing catch-up. Now granted, I realised that PlayStation themselves have played a bit of catch-up because when Xbox did the Kinect, PlayStation didn't really have anything like that, so they subsequently developed the PlayStation Move, so they were playing catch-up, but that's by the by. Like I said, I don't really play a lot of games. I used to play games a lot, but since my eyes have gone all shitty with this stupid fucking retinopathy that I have, I rarely play games because I can't pick shit out, and by the time my eyes focus on something, it's gone, it's past, and I'm dead, so I kind of fail to see the point of playing them much anymore, really. It's you know. I just realised which cup I have. Homer Simpson saying, "Don't!" I believe that would be the collective cry from people at Microsoft that developed the Xbox One. Don't! But their big thing, yes, what was I saying? Call of Duty. Call of Duty was the big game that they unveiled, and they saw very little gameplay. And what's the big new innovation? Well, the graphics look better than ever and look like you're pretty much controlling real people. And there's a dog. That's their big thing. A fucking dog! So, let me get this straight. They're releasing a new super duper next gen console that will allow you to do all of the things that you can already do with the PS3. I think the only exception being live television. But let's be honest, if you've got TiVo, DVR in the UK, Sky Plus, Virgin Media, you can do all that shit anyway. Why do you want your games console to do what your fucking cable box already does? It's redundant. It's a waste of fucking time. And as if all that wasn't bad enough and wasn't a colossal fucking we've shot ourselves in the foot and bollocks this right up, what do they then do? They've decided that they're going to make the whole second-hand games market, they're going to try and stake a claim on that by imposing a fee on anybody who buys a game second-hand. What the fuck? So you buy a game and you play the game and you decide you either no longer want the game or whatever, and you trade it in for another title. Whoever then subsequently buys that game from you, they'll pay a second-hand fee to the shop they buy it from, but they've then got to pay an additional fee, and it looks like it's going to be pretty much full price to Microsoft in order to play the game. What? Not even that's the fucking worst part. If you want a game and your friend comes down and plays it and says, hey, that's a really cool game, could I lend it off you? Could I borrow it from you? You lend them the fucking game. they can't play it on their account because it's registered to your account. They have to pay a fee before they can even play the game that you've loaned them. What the ever-loving fuck is that all about? Did Microsoft just decide that they wanted out of the gaming market altogether, and rather than just announce it, hey, that's it, we're done, we're not doing games consoles anymore, they thought, let's make sure everybody doesn't buy the new fucking console by making it the shittiest fucking idea possible? All I can assume is one of two things. That either everybody at Sony right now is having the biggest motherfucking party ever, because the Wii U sales were way under what were expected. Basically, no one in their right fucking mind is going to buy the Xbox One, which pretty much by default means that when PS4 comes out, it's won, it's over. Because I can't... How can they compete? They kind of... PlayStation 4 is just going to piss all over everything else. And the only other thing I could possibly think of is, on the whole industrial espionage, maybe somebody from Sony sent a spy undercover to fucking bollocks up the new Xbox One before it came out. Because surely the execs at fucking Microsoft must realise that people aren't going to fall for this shit. They're just not. I mean, I'm not going to fall for it anyway because I've never owned an Xbox. I wouldn't have an Xbox. As far as I'm concerned, Microsoft, PCs, and PC software. Not games. Leave games to gaming companies that know what the fuck they're doing. Microsoft from the very get-go never instilled me full of confidence, especially when you had the whole fucking red ring of fucking death thing with the earlier consoles, and they had no idea what they were doing, and earlier Xboxes were scratching the fuck out of games discs anyway, making them unplayable. There were so many problems. They obviously didn't know what they were doing. They kind of maybe pulled it back a bit with Xbox 360, but they've just took a giant fucking step backwards with this, in my opinion. They have really fucking fucked things up. And I know there's a lot of fucking fucks in that fucking sentence, but fuck me, they've really fucked things up. Jesus fucking Christ. But yes, as I say, it doesn't really rev me up. The stupidity. I'm incredulous of how they could ever think this would work as a business model. I don't get it. And the other thing they're saying is, you don't really have to use the discs all the time, because you can install it on the hard drive and play it direct off the hard drive. Is that not basically a PC? Are they not trying to make the new Xbox just the same as a fucking PC hard drive? What? Maybe you're a gamer, somebody who knows about this shit could explain it to me, could break it down and explain why the Xbox One is a good thing, because I just ain't seeing it. I am not fucking seeing it at all. All I can say is that collectively they are a bunch of goddamn motherfucking twat nuggets if they think this is going to work, because people are not going to fall for this shit. But hey, maybe you watching this are going to fall for this shit, and you think it's the greatest console ever. Explain it to me. I'm open to be fucking have my eyes well and truly opened and see the wonderfulness of Microsoft's business plan. I'm willing to correct my opinion if you can give me some facts to support their ideas, because right now I am not fucking seeing it. I know I have bad eyesight, but come the fuck on. I had 20/20 vision. I couldn't fucking see what the fuck their plan is with this. It's beyond lunacy. As I said, as Homer would say, "Doh, assholes." Okay, I believe that's got that thoughts off my chest, and I would welcome your thoughts back. Tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right, tell me I'm great. I don't care, really. So until the next time, which might be a couple of days, it might be a couple of weeks, who the fuck knows? This is the Miserable Brit saying, fuck you, and I shall catch you next time.